Charlie. 100 bad bitches in the city. All the girls, they are so pretty. 100 bad bitches in the city. All the girls, they are so pretty. Why do you want me? Are you honey? All the bad bitches can't have me. Why do you want me? Are you honey? All the bad bitches can't stand me.
What's good, y'all? My name is Woman Brett and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this purple and yellow cut crease. This look is also friendly for people that have hooded eyes like I do. I know that a lot of us, including myself, still struggle with laying down eyeshadows and allowing people to see the transitions that you created when you have hooded eyes. It's very hard to achieve that. And so if you do have hooded eyes, this is for you. If you don't have hooded eyes, this is also for you. Whatever you got, we're going to go ahead and work with that today. So let's just go ahead and dive into step 1. You're watching me prime my eyelid using P. Louise base and rumor number 4 using my BH Cosmetics fluffy stipple brush. After we have the base completely blended out with our tapping motions, we're going to go ahead and move on to the shimmer pigment that I went ahead and copped off IG from a brand called Mayo Makeup, and use a small flat brush and pat that right underneath my eyebrow. Taking Zobo from the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, using our BH Cosmetics fluffy blending brush, we're going to go ahead and use small circular motions right underneath that shimmer brow bone highlight so that we can go ahead and begin our transition. Going back into the same palette, using Makita this time on our Morphe E18 brush, we're going to use very light incremental windshield wiper strokes across the lid to go ahead and lay down that pigment. And my hooded eye people, please pay attention to this part because this is where you are creating your transition above where your eyelid begins to crease. Next, I'm just going to use my clean Morphe E22 brush, diving right back into Makita, and I'm using windshield wiper motions so that I can blend Makita into Zobo smoothly but without overpowering Zobo. Diving right into the Morphe 35B palette using the Morphe E36 brush, I'm going to use this black shade right over top of where we just put Makita, using the same windshield wiper motions in small increments. Interchangeably, I will be going back with the E36, the Fluffy by BH Cosmetics, and the E22 by Morphe, just to make sure that those pigments are all evenly blended out and that you can see the transition that I'm trying to create above my crease for all of us hooded eye people. So diving right into the Basic Brights collection by P. Louise, I'm going to be taking the Yes A Yellow onto my Morphe M213 brush, and on the very tip of that brush, I'm going to go to the very corner of that, and I'm going to just push the brush down and then swipe it toward the tail of my eye, and that is going to allow me to give the very first line of demarcation to where my cut crease is going to start. And I'm just going to continue to press the brush up and around the crease of my eye, and I'm going to fill in any blank spots. I'm going to take a little bit of product in the very tip of that brush and smooth out the very top of that line. Now I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and I'm going to use the color yellow on this Ruby Kisses concealer brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit of the shadow onto the tip of that brush, and I'm just going to tap it right over top of where we just placed that yellow concealer down. And I'm going to do the same concept for the yellow inside of that Morphe 35B palette using the very same brush. Going in with Ruby Kisses glitter primer and some glitter that I did get from Michael's Craft Shop onto my BH Cosmetics small pointer brush. I'm going to begin on the very inner corner of my cut crease with the primer, and I'm going to be using very small strokes to lay that primer down, and I'm going to follow it along with some glitter till we get to the very end of the tail. And I'm only going to be doing this on the very edge of the cut crease, so the glitter will only be on the yellow part. With this Kat Von Z liner that I got from Sephora, and I'm just gonna create a wing liner really quick. And on the top of that, I'm gonna go back into the Masquerade palette using Makita, and I'm gonna take that onto this very small kind of square-ish of cosmetics brush, and I'm just gonna pat Makita over top of that. Taking this pink glitter and some glitter primer by Ruby Kisses, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics small pointer brush and go right over top of that Makita that we just placed over top of the wing liner, and just tap that all over. Okay, I feel pretty okay about this. Extra to my eyes. So going back into the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, I'm first going to use my E36 brush to lay down Makita right on the lower lash line. Then on the same brush, I'm going to be using Zobo to smoke it out. Now that I look like a superhero, like I got a motherfucking mask on, I'm ready for the next step. Whoa, ready for the next step. Whoa, ready for the next step, bitch. So taking these purple stars onto my small pointer brush, I'm going to literally apply these stars one by one to the very lower lash line. Dismantle her, I know how to handle her. Bruh, like, like this is really like, this is some stupid shit. I'm not gonna lie, this part is really tedious, and as you can see, even I was getting kind of frustrated, but if you just stick to it, I promise you the end result will pay off. Dismantle her, I know how to handle her. After applying a second coat of mascara to the bottom lashes, I'm going to go into these ice strip lashes that I had cut up into pieces to kind of make them bottom lashes, and I'm just sticking those on with some tweezers. Going in with my NYX Vivid Brights liner in the color yellow to bring this look to completion. I'm going to apply that to my waterline and then follow up with some lashes by Envy from their Iconic collection, and this is in the style Iconic 19. These are literally my favorite brand of lashes. These are literally like the only lashes that I wear. Lastly, I'm going to highlight my life real quick using my NYX Love Contours All palette. I unfortunately did not get what lip I went with today because my camera stopped recording, but I just went with a nude lip and I just topped it off with some lip gloss. You guys, congratulations, you made it to the very end of my very first YouTube makeup tutorial. I am so happy to have finally been able to say those words. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If there's any content you want me to upload, eyebrow tutorials, looks without eyeshadow, everyday makeup tutorials, please let me know. I will be sure to get that to you. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like this content that I left for you today. Please follow me on Instagram so that you guys can keep in touch and stay tuned to my next video.